Good evening!
Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Clares.
How amazing it is to be here tonight.
Oh, we have a great show lined up.
Yes, we haven't seen each other for a while.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
And the last time I didn't quite make it to the live and Claire did the interview with Andrew Peters on her own.
He was a fantastic
But I'm here,
guest.
I'm back. It's all great, everything's good.
Yes, and happy International Women's Day,
Yes.
everyone.
Happy International Women's Day.
We are so lucky to work with a group of fantastic photographers, end users, and some really amazing team members as well.
Yeah,
so many of us.
There's a lot of ladies out there doing their thing, and as I said, in photography, when I first started many, many years ago, the number was a lot smaller, but hey, it's much, much better now. There's a much more equal playing field, so
absolutely.
Well done, ladies, really good.
And to show some of our incredible female photographers, we're going to run this very quick video, so take a look.
Wow, aren't they amazing?
So inspirational, and there is a blog post up online with a little bit more information on some of those incredible photographers as well, so be sure to check it out.
Yeah, we're very lucky to be surrounded. We've met lots of those photographers. We've interviewed lots of those photographers. So follow them on social because they are there to give you inspiration. And
they are.
You know, some of them, even the photography, things like with Julia climbing a mountain and sleeping in a tent on her own. I just think that's
incredible.
Amazing. So brilliant.
It is.
Let's say a few hellos.
Absolutely.
Who's out there tonight?
Sam, let's put some up.
Sam, John Milliken, greetings from Alnwick in Northumberland. Hello. Lovely to see you. And Deborah, hello from Long Island in New York. What's the weather like in New York at the moment?
Oh, is it the same grim, wet
snow? We've had snow.
Have you had snow if you're in the UK at the moment?
Exactly.
We've got Karen, hey all from East Tennessee.
Bluebird, hi from Devon. I'd like to do a little quick hi, a personal hi. I've just come back from Edinburgh and Glasgow, working up there for a couple of days.
You've been doing the 90mm days?
Yes, so if you have bought a 90mm, maybe yours has already arrived. Tell us, has yours arrived? I mean, I have mine here. Gorgeous,
I've seen lots of amazing images that people have been sharing on social. Claire Williams has been shooting some fantastic stuff. There's been really great images.
And it's lovely to see all the things that the ambassador does, but when the end users get to start to play with them, you get a completely different outlook. But so at the moment, there are 90mm first look events happening all across Europe, across America and across Australia. But I was up in Scotland at one of our retail partners, and I had so many people come up and say, hey, you're one of the Clares, aren't you? And so hello to everybody north of the border, and thank you very much for coming out and seeing us. It was absolutely lovely to meet you all.
We don't get up there very often, do we?
I know.
We'll try and get up to you
September.
more often. Claire loves it because she also decided to do a bit of a polar dip, didn't you, in which lake?
In Loch Lomond, -4 at 6:30 in the morning.
Wow.
One of the best experiences of my life, and I am going to continue that. It's so good. I'm going to make it happen. Claire's like, never going to happen. But I know that Charlotte loves a bit of cold to me.
Hi, Claire Williams.
Hey, Claire Williams. Hey, Claire. Happy Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to you too. That's wonderful.
Okay, Claire.
Right. So what are we here? What are we doing?
Well, we decided it's a bit grey, it's a bit wet, it's dark in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
We've seen what the 90mm can do out and about in the fields.
Yes.
Some incredible macro. We decided that we'd spend a bit of time using it in the studio.
Yeah, because we've done lots of studio stuff before.
We have.
We did a lot during lockdown, but a few people have said to me, when are you going to get back in Gavin's studio? And I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to not only show the 90mm in the outdoors, but to show what we can do indoors. So we have got our resident. Go on.
We're in his studio, aren't we? So
yeah, well, I suppose we had to invite him
to Gavin's studio and not have him join us
exactly
as a guest on today's live.
So Gavin, producer, he's come back.
Lighting, extraordinaire.
Photographer.
He's coming.
He's
you
pressing
name
some
it. Buttons. Wait, I'm going to move on. Let's be the sofa shift.
Hey, Gavin.
Oh boy, it's
so
fun.
A big
Pressing
hello
buttons.
to Gavin. Hello, my lovely. How are you?
Hello, Claire.
Thank you.
I'm a lot more calm now on this side of the camera and not pressing all the buttons on that side and going.
Who's that? Am I coming in? Am I coming in? No, Gav, wait.
Wait. Run VT.
I'm doing okay.
So you're going to be doing a bit of both today.
I'm going to be multitasking. So we've got Sam doing the super switcher, but we're a man down. So poor old Sam is doing the super switcher and the comments
And the
today.
questions. Have you got any questions?
Sam,
Get
you've
them
got
in.
this. We've got faith in you.
And I'm going to be here helping you take some photos.
Yes. So tell us.
What are we going to do?
Tell us what are we going to do? I mean,
We're
what's
gonna
the
do-
exciting thing we're going to do?
Well, we're going to make use of the macro lens.
Yeah.
We're going to do some close-up photography, things that maybe you can have a go at home, simple ideas that we can reproduce, and hopefully get some half-good photos at the end. I'll stick with that, half-good.
Excellent.
So we're taking the
Photos.
pictures.
Well,
So excellent.
excellent.
Two
Excellent.
halves. I mean,
make excellent photos.
That's
You
the
know,
plan.
and the weather's bad, so the idea
Yeah.
is to inspire you. If you
Absolutely.
have got some hours at home this weekend and the weather's not looking great, this is going to be a really quick and easy way to get you in the studio to get you some nice
absolutely.
shots. Okay.
I'll need to change some bits around to make it work.
So when he goes in and out,
so
we've got to
let's
Clare and I.
We've
Claire,
gotta
we've got to move the sofas.
move the sofas. This is why we've got this really weird wide camera going
There we
on.
go.
we go. So
There we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
That's one.
And we'll need to raise this camera up.
Wait,
Just
we need
change
the
it to
fruit.
any camera, Sam. Thank you very much, because nobody wants to see this bit.
Claire, you've got this.
I'll raise that up there.
Okay.
Okay.
So whilst we are, do you not want to get a plate, or we
Switch
just
it
holding
over again.
those randomly?
No one can see me. Okay.
Claire's just holding some random slices of kiwi
Here's
fruit
some
she
I made
prepared
earlier.
So do you want to show the camera exactly what they are? Go a little bit nearer. There you go. So
Keep going.
There you go. So Claire's sliced some kiwi fruit. Nice and thinly, but evenly, because you want them to be a similar size when you're laying them down, right?
We
So
do,
yes, I
We
should
do.
explain.
Go on.
We're going to be photographing fruit. Not just fruit.
Did we not say that already?
I don't think
Okay.
Fruit and nuts. So we're going to do something colourful,
Like the chocolate bar.
and we're going to end up with something fine art. At least that was my
Other
plan, but then
chocolates
I've got
are
these two to deal with. So
You can't say the brand
So-
of chocolate online,
Nuts,
so we'll
no.
just
So I said other brands are
and
available.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put my one there.
right. So shall I set this up?
Okay, so let's talk about lighting. What is this light, Gav? This is a portable flashlight.
So this is, and this is really important, a light that you have to turn on. I always forget that.
Yes,
So
okay.
that's
Yes,
on.
let's
good.
do that.
That's a
We've
good
done that.
start.
Brilliant.
So this is a flash, but it's also an LED, so it is
Okay.
a mixture of both.
Okay.
Nothing we're doing today has to have a specific light. So you could use flash, you could use LED. It's entirely up to you. If we were to use LED, we'd need to turn off all of the video lights, and that does make for a pretty bad
Clap your
live
hands, see if
stream.
the lights
Right, okay. So if you're at home, it doesn't matter about your
No,
external
it's just
lighting.
because we're on camera,
Yes.
so you have to see us
Yes.
doing this.
So you can use pretty much any light you can. I
Okay.
mean, some people you can use phones or even
screen.
laptop screens.
Yeah.
They aren't quite as bright. You'd have to turn them up to their sort of brightness.
I know, I got a new phone the other day. It's pretty bright.
Pretty
funnily
bright.
enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
incredibly
know
bright.
you don't have to have lots of kit. What have
Yeah.
you got here?
Okay, so this is a vital piece of kit. You definitely need this. Let's bring it in. Here we go. Let's
It's a
put it.
frame.
I'll show you.
It's a.
It's a
Face
frame.
through
Yeah, put your face.
There you go. It's a picture frame. So it's.
You did say this session was going to be a bit crazy.
I said
didn't
crazy
you?
and chaotic,
Crazy
on,
and
the, on the
chaotic.
live, yes.
This is going to sit on top of that.
I hope it's not glass.
It is glass. Yes, I really wish. I didn't think it was going to.
Clink it that much. Okay.
Okay.
So we're
And-
going to arrange some fruit on
Are you
there.
going to put it on? You can put it on. Let's
Go
go
on,
for it.
arrange some fruit. No, you do the arranging. Let's arrange. Now, let's talk camera settings. If we're going to have flash, you have got a flash receiver and sender.
Transmitter.
That's what I meant, sender.
Let's go with that. No, sender is good. That's what they call it.
Sender.
That's what the professionals call
Oh, do
it.
they?
Yeah,
It's a sender. So yes, talk to us about the kit.
So flash transmitter, just to transmit the information to the flash, which is basically a button that says flash now, and it flashes now. The key is setting up your camera for flash. This isn't a tutorial about how to do that, because you could just put it in aperture priority mode and use the room lights. Because we're using flash, I'm going to be in manual mode, you're going to be in manual mode, and I'm going to dial in some specific settings which aren't going to change at all, I don't think.
No, because...
Unless Claire and I decide to go a bit rogue.
All right, so we'll do that at the end.
Okay.
But at the end of the live. I wouldn't do it during the middle.
Okay, so pop quiz. Ready?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Native ISO 4.
Wait, we should ask
Native.
the public.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know the answer, so that's good.
Yeah.
So the native
one of us
ISO
does.
for any OM or Olympus camera is...
Wait, there's a delay, isn't there? So
There's
it's
about 30
seconds.
seconds delay plus typing time.
Okay, so you
okay.
said ages, do a drum roll for ages.
Okay.
We know
Sam?
that is...
What have we
What
got?
have we got? First person to correct answer. Yay! Well done, Stefan.
Oh, they're all coming
They're all
through
coming
now.
in. 200, that's it. It's
Yeah.
200 ISO.
Yeah, okay, we're
so
gonna
that's what
start
we're going
there.
to set.
We're going to go with our flash sync speed, which for the OM1, which is the camera we're using today,
250th
250th of a second.
of a second.
You win a prize.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you do.
Win a Kiwi.
Kiwi.
And aperture, we're going for f8 because...
It's
Why
great.
not?
Why not?
F8 is
But
great.
Gav, why?
Yeah, it's the middle of the road. It is pretty good as far as quality goes.
Depth of field.
Gives us a reasonable depth of field, but we are talking macros, so, you know.
So depth of field is not that it isn't relevant, but on something like this, it's less relevant, right?
Claire has sliced those beautifully thin and flat.
Oh,
Thank
So,
you're in the wrong
it
job,
is
love.
Thank you.
Less relevant
calling.
than, yeah, it could be. If you've done
You did stand over me
Yeah,
whilst
yeah.
I cut them, making sure that I
Health
cut
and
them.
safety.
So it should be
And
okay.
we had a first aid kit at hand.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a bad picture. I'm going to make it a little bit better, and then I'm going to let them have a go and step out of the way.
For the great pictures.
Are you ready? I'm going to point the camera down. I'm going to look through the viewfinder because I like to look through the viewfinder.
So let's talk about distance, Gavin, while you're there.
Okay.
Are you on S macro? Are you on... Let's talk about lens settings.
I'm getting
He's
old,
not.
Claire. I'm
So
getting old.
obviously you have a focus limiter on the brand new 90mm. You have, that's it a little bit,
There you
can you
go.
see it?
I've made a
hang
bit of a
on.
fundamental mistake in where I put the...
That's making me laugh so much. There you go.
Down
down.
there.
There you go.
go.
Stop. So you have
Go
three
ahead,
settings.
speaking of
You
that.
have your S macro setting, you have your medium range setting, and then you have your longer range setting. Basically, it's anything from infinity or so on. So, back in the room. So we are using the mid
was
setting.
on
Gav's
mid-range.
disappeared. Gav's gone off. You all right, Gavin?
Just
He's
changing the
gone to
camera
readjust
angle.
Checking.
camera angles.
Let's pick up with this one. So.
This is
There you
what they
There you go. So that's it. Got that right camera angle. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to be shooting straight down from the top
Okay.
because that means you're flat to the subject.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it fires. Oh, yes, that worked.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, and I'm going to come in here and take a picture like this. Whoa.
That's bright, isn't it?
It is
Okay.
quite bright.
So you get a bit of a reflection back off the glass there, or is that just off of the back? It's because you're firing directly. Oh,
Look at that.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Gavin.
overexposed.
Is it?
That's some of your finest work. Fine art.
So,
well done.
okay, let's talk about overexposure. You have far too much flash power there.
Exactly.
Right.
So how are we going to fix this?
Turn the flash down.
It's already on its lowest power.
Change your shutter speed.
Good answer, but it won't help with flash.
No, it won't.
Turn your aperture up.
Could turn my aperture up, but then we start to run into diffraction and...
Okay, guys, so what do you think?
What does
tell
Gavin
you.
do next?
The answer is going to blow your mind.
Move the frame further away from the flash.
See?
Yes.
That'll do.
See?
Right.
It came
so,
to me.
Claire, if you
I'll
can
hold.
hold it up there.
Oh, hang on.
Perfect.
Gavin, you stand
I'll get
above
some
it
steps.
to photograph
So we get
it.
some very
there you go.
tall
There's some
people.
steps.
We're not going to do that.
Wasn't
We're not going to
expecting
do
We're not
that.
gonna
We're
do
not
that.
going to do that.
What we're going to do is we're going to make our flash less bright using low-tech methods.
Okay.
So I've got a piece of diffusing plastic, which is just going to help everything balance. It's not actually going to do That looks terrible on the picture.
Yep.
And I have a
piece of paper?
of blank A4 paper.
Very expensive.
So this will
£1,000
stop quite a bit of light.
£1,000.
Here's a quick tip. If you need it to stop twice as much light as this, and we will,
fold it in half.
now it's
Brilliant.
twice the density. I know, it's mind-blowing.
And it is going to be a bit of practice depending on
Gavin,
the power of your
you
light, isn't
blow
it?
my mind
I
every
know,
time.
whatever.
Okay, so the item
don't do that
isn't
way, Gav.
further
It's a bit
away
wonky
from
now.
the subject, but it is more diffused and we're stopping the power, right?
Exactly. Okay. It's slightly elevated as well. This picture frame has an inch or so of elevation. That'll help matters tremendously. Let's see where we go from here.
Okay.
Okay, see if you can spot the difference. I haven't changed any settings other than the piece of paper.
Okay. Still a little bit overexposed, do you think?
I was going to say it's absolutely fine. I wouldn't judge that screen, owing to the fact that that screen is absolutely terrible.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah.
So
That is actually really
that's about
nice.
stop too
This
bright.
looks awful. Gavin.
Right,
That
okay.
looks great.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Yes.
Now, there is a little bit of white. Go back to the picture, Sam. In the centre, we can see the texture of the paper
Yes.
coming through. Now,
Oh, yes, you can almost see the sort of, not the watermarks, but the...
if you don't have a picture frame, you might want to go into the kitchen and grab one of these, baking
dish.
thing.
Yes, other brands, lots of different brands available.
Oh,
Oh, watch yourself.
there we go.
So now we're taking it a couple of inches away from the paper and the surface.
Yeah, we've gone slightly higher still.
Okay.
And that is just going to help us to diffuse that paper a little bit more.
Yeah.
And see if we can get something similar.
So we've not changed any settings. We're still on F8 at a 250 if using 200 ISO.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Perfect.
And that should just help to smooth out the white a little bit
Yes.
more. Actually, I really like that. That's pretty good.
It's your,
Look at
it's your kiwi slicing.
I reckon it's the
the
slicing.
skills
that
of the
did that,
slicing.
yeah.
Look at the little hairs. Look at the little tiny hairs on the
Can we
kiwi
zoom
fruit.
in on that, Gavin?
We can. You've got a macro. Why am I taking the pictures? So at this point, there
It's
you
over
go.
to
You're
us.
basically set up. Yeah.
I'm on it. Okay. Claire, rearrange my fruit.
Do you want some overlapping?
Oh, a bit of
Should we
overlapping.
try some overlapping?
Okay, let's do
See
it.
what we've
I
got.
wonder if we'll see the fruit underneath.
The fruit.
Okay,
That's
should
a
we
bit-
try it?
Hold on. This is
Now
my
they
artistic
will they
flair
need to be
happening.
the sort of same level, otherwise you might get shadows
What are you
of
talking
things.
about? They're all accurately...
That'll do.
There you go, try that.
Perfect.
Oh, look,
Okay.
it's a nice... Actually, let's put them apart. Look, they're a nice little... Oh,
Okay,
that's
we're
nice.
ready.
I'm ready.
So we want a bit of seed. Oh. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Right, your turn. You want to, now we
Ooh.
want to try a different
Okay,
angle.
so what I'm going
It's
to
up
do...
to you. Yes, you
is
tell us.
I'm going to go into S macro.
Love it.
And how close can we go here, Claire, with
Try
S
it.
macro?
I think it's one of those things you've got to keep trying. It's nice and easy. The joy about the 90mm, it is so easy to use. It's got the qualities of the 30 where you've got that run and gun opportunity, but it's got the focus limiter like you would use
Ooh,
with the
I don't
60.
think I'm in focus there.
Did you not get in
I'm a
focus
bit-
there? I think Sam will tell you if it's in focus or not.
She'll
Because
show it if it's not.
Sam, don't share it if it's bad. So yes, so it's so easy to use, and obviously a little bit of practice, but it won't take that long. How are you getting on, Clay? It's taken a while to take a picture there.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Gavin. I mean, you knew this
It's all
was
right,
going to
Gav.
happen,
I'm
right?
having a great time. This is wonderful.
Yay!
that's not in
It
focus
works.
Is that better?
No, hold on. There we go.
There
Try
we
that
go.
one. Let's look at that one.
Sam's gone.
Oh, yeah, not
look
that
at
one.
There you go.
Really close. And look at the structure in that kiwi fruit. It's incredible, isn't it?
Maybe my problem is putting my eye to it, I think. Yeah. There we go. What about this?
Let's go and have a little close look.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's all right. Oh,
Wow, look at that. Oh, look at the little hairs.
Yeah, do you want to go?
Yes.
S macro.
S macro, super
So, Gav,
macro.
tell me, we're doing this with the 90mm. You can do it with a variety of different lenses, right?
yeah, we're not breaking any macro limits here. We're not pushing the 90mm to its absolute maximum.
Yeah.
You could do this with the 60mm and the 30mm. Yeah, I mean, this is classic
moved a bit
macro,
there.
simple home
Yeah.
work.
What's Gav doing?
Gav's in it. He's in it.
Am I right in the way?
You're in two cameras.
He's just not used to
I
it.
forgot. I forgot we were live.
Oh, that's out of focus. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
wait, that was a good one. That must have been mine. No, not that one. That was yours. So let us know at home. Have you tried this before? Have you got any special techniques Have you used different lenses for
Yes.
it?
Should we get another different slice of fruit?
Yes,
Yeah.
slice me up some fruit.
It's like, what have you got, Gavin?
Okay, we've got a thicker bit.
Oh,
So rather
we've
than-
gone thicker.
Yeah,
Yes.
Have you got any questions?
Of course. Is it for me or is it for Gavin or is it for Claire? Oh, are you using a single autofocus or continuous autofocus, Claire?
I am using single autofocus.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you. SAF. I'm here all day. Thank you.
So there you go. I mean, of something like this, the item isn't moving.
Ooh.
So it's actually better to capture it. Oh, I
Now,
like
Gav,
that half and
what
half
I noticed
style
with
shot.
this, Gav, is it's come out darker.
Greener.
Ah,
Let's have a
because
look.
it's thicker.
it is thicker, yeah.
See, can you see the...
So
oh, okay.
what could we do about that, Claire?
Well, Gavin, what we could do is we could remove all of this
Have we put
stuff that you've
back
put
where we
underneath it, and we
started?
could go back to where we started. Should we try that?
No.
All right, what we could do, Gav, is we could increase the flash intensity.
Brilliant.
Right, so you're going to let me push some buttons?
I'm gonna regret it.
Are you going to...
Oh, plus.
Okay, so at the moment
no,
it's on
like that.
256 power, so that's the lowest
Yeah,
this
let's not
particular
touch that.
flash, which
Right.
is the Godox AD300 or Pixar Pro City 300 or Flashpoint Explore 300. Insert name, whichever one you want to go for. It's its lowest possible power. If we go to 128th power, that's one stop more. If we go to 164th, that's another stop more
See what I
light.
did there?
And Claire's dialed in 164th, so she's added about 2 stops of light.
Let's have a look.
There
That's
you
better.
go.
There you go.
There you go. That's better.
Nice.
And is that sort of what you would expect, Gavin?
Oh yeah, I mean, from my years of doing this, that's exactly what I would expect. I'm thinking
So-
though, if you go for real macro, if you just go for that
Go
sort
on,
of
Claire.
top bit there, that's
Get in there, put it on S macro. I'm going to go slice you up some different fruit, Claire. What should we
Okay.
go with, Gav?
well, we've got some other things to try in a minute.
Oh.
So if you want to try slicing up a lemon next,
Okay.
I should not have had that coffee.
it's got the image stabilization turned on. It'll be sharper than you think.
I know. Oh, I don't know if that was actually that sharp, was it?
I can hear you holding your breath.
I moved. Let me try again. Let me have another
Oh.
go. Hang on a sec.
The silence.
There you go. That's a bit better.
Oh, hey, look at that.
So you can just keep going
Nice.
closer and closer and closer, and look at the detail in there. It is absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
Fantastic.
So
I wonder
yes,
what
so
these little bits are. These are fun.
yeah,
Those are the seeds.
we eat those. The little tiny bits of flesh. So what have you got there, Claire?
So I sliced up
You wanna come
a
round
bit of
there?
lemon.
Oh, you're going off script. Go
Oh,
on.
Yeah,
well,
sorry,
sorry,
Gav.
I mean, look, you've got Claire
We
here.
are
She's
the
gone
Clares.
rogue.
We just wing it, Gavin. So, Gav, what I've done here is I've got a little bit of lemon. And I've
Yeah, I can
sliced
see
it.
that. Yeah.
And what I feel like is going to happen now is it's going to be too bright for me, but I'm going to give it a go anyway.
Okay.
That's how I tend to work. I tend to be, well, let's start where I finished with the last
Yeah.
picture and then work backwards from there. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Whoa.
That's really
That's
bright.
actually quite cool, though.
It's quite high key. Oh, that's actually quite nice if you like the high key sort of
If
stuff.
you like that sort of thing.
So what would you now do, Claire?
I'm going to go back to where I started. I'm going to go
Good
back
idea.
to 256 and we're going to, oh, that's
That's
the
a
kiwi.
peewee.
No.
That's a kiwi. That's a kiwi. Now,
Okay.
again, the thickness of the slicing will affect the colour, right?
It will. So particularly on the rind where it's effectively solid.
Yeah,
Did you get one? Let's have a little look.
maybe.
We just flick over to this laptop, Sam. She's got 100 things to do. So the thickness of the rind will become darker and darker
Yeah.
as we turn the light down because that is much harder to pass light through.
Yes.
Obviously the fruity bits is a much more liquidy, so you have a lot more light that can get through that. You could put a second light in and light the top with an extra
Yeah.
light. You could get a little mirror and bounce a bit of light in. So there are ways around it, but I actually quite like that almost silhouette look. I
Yeah.
think it really works
Yeah.
well with the thinner, lighter centre.
You can do things like if you laid it on a high mirror tile and a mirror on the side, you could do reflections. There's lots
Yeah.
of things you can
So
actually
much
do
you
with
can
a
do.
single
You did a
piece of fruit.
whole
Gotta have a go.
live during lockdown, right? Of
Yeah.
Fruit on a
Question.
tile.
Yeah.
Different
There's a
things.
question. Sam's got a question.
Right,
Sam,
fire
go.
the question away.
Carl.
Carl says, why not use high-speed sync, Gav?
Okay, so that is a good question. Why not use high-speed sync? High-speed sync has a very specific use, and it's not this. So high-speed sync would be for freezing movement if you were doing sports people, that kind of thing, or if you wanted to shoot with a really wide aperture in a really bright room. That's where high-speed sync comes in, because it allows you to really push the shutter speed up.
Would you use high-speed sync when you used to do your water droplets? No?
The flash at 256th power is a duration of about 12,000th of a second.
Right.
Okay.
And if I turn the flash off and take a photo, just so we can establish a benchmark.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the photo without the flash firing.
Nice.
Okay. Basically nothing. And then if I come and try and take the same photo again.
You turned the flash on. Yes, you did. Just checking.
It's always good to check these things.
There you go. Just checking.
This is the flash firing at 256 power.
Yeah.
And if we go up another stop.
So what you're saying is it doesn't need...
This is 128 power.
High-speed
So it doesn't need high-speed sync because it's not moving and we're not using f1.2.
It's not the right environment.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Great
Good.
question, though.
That's a really good question. Okay, so as you sliced a slice of lemon, should we take this apart and do something else?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's break it down.
Break it down. Break it down. Break it down.
Claire and I've started singing.
Please don't.
We'll get rid of that.
Give the people what they want, Claire. What they want is...
Did anybody ask for Claire to sing?
Probably, yes. Someone did out there, right?
So, okay, guys, if you've got any ideas, got any questions, just keep them coming in. We're just going to go with the flow. And as we want you to do some of this photography, maybe over the weekend, maybe over the next few days.
Tag us in all of your pictures. Share them to your local Facebook pages. We'd love to see them. And also, if you've tried this before, let us know. Or if you've been shooting something a little bit different with your macro lens, either a 90mm or you've been using the 60 or the 30, tell us in the comments, because we'd love to hear and get some creative
because
ideas.
Maybe you haven't got the 90, so maybe you could do this with the 30 or the 60.
Absolutely.
It's all about macro. It's been ice cubes. Where's the gin?
You keep talking, I need to move the cameras.
So yeah, you can use it with any macro lens. So always tag OM system, and always tag, what's the hashtag is see the unseen. That's one of our 90mm
That is our
hashtags.
90mm hashtags. But just keep us tagged in hashtag OM system.
So
Right,
what have we got
ready?
next? Yes,
I'm
we're
ready. Gav, we're here.
Okay,
so we've got a light behind us. It's the same light. You put it on a stand.
That's pretty much the end of the changes for the light.
Okay.
And the light isn't really vital. We could do this with daylight. This is a daylight shot. If it was remember when you had sunny days?
No.
No. What's one of them?
I can't remember, but I
Long distant
I read
memories.
about one.
A while ago.
Long distant memories.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
If
I
we
think
had a
if we were
sunny
in
day,
Barcelona right now, then maybe.
So we could do this outdoors. Is that what you're saying?
very much so.
Okay.
So there's a real niche reference for the Adorama TV followers out there. A guy called Brian Peterson, who around about 15 years ago did a video of pretty much this exact setup at the side of a freeway with cars whizzing by. I mean, go check out that video.
I love
after
it.
we're done.
That sounds brilliant. Why are we doing that?
So
Wet, cold.
Could you imagine on the
dark.
M25?
in the audio. Oh. So I'm going to take Claire's wonderfully sliced lemon,
Thank you. I missed my calling.
and I'm going to attach it. Oh, should we
Should
explain?
we show
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
the audience what we're doing?
So we have a rectangular flower jar.
Yeah, or a vase as we call it.
Attached to that I have a small clip, an A clamp, and at the bottom of that I have a whole bunch of ice cubes. The reason for that wasn't, well, it will become clear.
Yes.
They're not essential in any way, shape or form.
Are they actually real ice cubes?
Yes, Claire, they're real ice cubes.
Oh yeah.
No.
So they are.
I mean, they're real perspex.
Yes, very clever. So we're attaching the lemon, perfectly sliced lemon, to the side of the glass.
If you can just step out the way, I think.
Oh,
the
am
camera
I in
can
the
end.
way?
There
Let
you
me come
go.
over this way.
on over here.
There's a million cameras. Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
it. Lovely. So I've attached it to the side.
Lovely.
Of the vase.
Of
Yes,
the flower
of the
jar.
square flower jar.
Okay, and then into that, I'm not sure which Claire I should entrust with this.
I'll do it.
Why doesn't
You're
he
getting the
trust me?
camera.
Why doesn't he trust me?
So this is. Should we talk? We won't
And how
talk
much
about.
did the flower jar cost? Well,
that's
that's a good-
Charlotte, that is a great question. Charlotte. Gavin?
check out the invoice. It's coming soon.
So I'm going to take this off because it's branding. But we have got some
unbranded sparkling water.
Unbranded sparkling water.
Available at all good hotel conferences.
And very and reasonably priced. You can drink it whilst you use it for
I wouldn't
photography.
drink this one.
No, I wouldn't drink this one.
That was out of date. They are that cheap. Okay, so
How
Claire,
far?
You're going to fill it up, not to the top for fairly obvious reasons.
Yes.
But yeah, you see sort of the halfway
across?
point of the slice of lemon.
Used to pouring.
Tell me when, because I'm not watching.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
You're not watching.
Well, no, because I can't see down there.
And lovely, that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah,
Bit more.
that's great. Okay.
That's how you pour your gin.
That's how I pour my gin. Plus, just a little bit more.
And we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. So what
why?
Claire has added is some carbonated water.
Yes.
So bubbly water.
Fizzy water.
And that is going to attach little bubbles to the slice of fruit.
It is.
Ooh.
Now, the longer you leave it, the more bubbles you'll get. If you leave it too long, you end up with none at all. So there's a sort of a balance between the two.
Oh, and look at all the bubbles on this.
So I suppose the good thing to do is to practice when you first pour, just to get the shot right. And as you're going along, then you'll see the bubbles that you like to pick up.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. Light-wise, so this is the flash. I should have said, actually, as it's pointing straight at the camera, this is fun. This light is a flash, but we could also use it as a continuous LED if we really wanted to instead of a flash. So it has the ability to do both.
Okay.
Or, as I say, we could use just the sunshine. Right, let's come around over here. We're going to photograph from this side. So, position of the light. Shall I put it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I like this stuff. Let's put the light in the wrong place.
Okay, so let's basically have.
Oh, isn't that a lovely sound?
Oh
Yeah.
no. So have it directly on there is going to be really bright.
So imagine on-camera flash.
Don't ruin it.
It's going to be too bright. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see where we go from here.
Like you say, outdoors, theoretically, with ambient light, if it's bright enough, you could do this outdoors. But it's raining and horrible, which is why we're in the studio
So we're
tonight.
inside.
What's that shot like?
You know when you try and do something bad and it doesn't work?
There you were wrong.
I like that.
Shot.
Over on the right-hand side, left-hand side as we're looking at it there, there's those little light bits. That is a reflection off of the glass.
Okay.
So let's see, if I put it dead centre, maybe we can actually get this glass to reflect back at me.
Right. Okay,
No.
should we try a bit? Is that a bit better?
Turns out this is the world's least reflective glass. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we can see a little bit.
My poorly cut
Let me
lemon at
see.
the bottom there.
Oh yeah, you can see
Yeah,
some
you can see those
reflections.
little white
Yeah.
speckly reflections.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put this over where Claire's feet are.
Okay.
So it's going to come in from...
Sort of more behind it or on the side?
90 degrees.
Okay.
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 Let's try that.
You can see exactly where the light's coming in from the side there.
If we put it at 90 degrees, we get a very different shot.
Oh.
Okay.
Very dark.
I've moved it a bit further away. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can make it a bit brighter. I've got the technology.
Okay,
Here we go.
now you're going to put the flash power up a bit.
I've popped it up to 1/32nd power, which
Okay.
is quite a bit.
Right. So a couple of stops or
A
more.
couple of stops. Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
So now we're
Okay.
getting a bit more of a directional light coming through.
Yes.
You know how it doesn't matter where you stand.
You're always in the wrong position.
I understand this, Gavin. What are you trying to say to me?
Go sit over that side. Yeah. I've always wanted to say that.
Go and sit over there. I'm just standing here,
Okay.
loitering.
So we're going to come in at 45 degrees, and that's probably going to be the nice compromise between the two.
And you
Flash power still the same?
Yeah.
Hang on
30.
a second. There we go. Let's get this to focus. Yeah, still 1/32nd power.
Okay.
I suppose depending on how you like it, you can up and down the flash power how you fancy it, really, because you might...
Very much. There is no right, there is no wrong.
Right, okay.
It is very much a case of what you like is the right answer. Let's just see if
Okay.
I can move that a little
More
bit.
central.
A little bit more central.
That wasn't me.
No one saw that. We're okay.
It
We're
wasn't
going to
me.
spin this around and try and find a
So
nice
guys,
part.
come on, you have some more questions. Tell us what you've been up to. Have you done any of this type of photography?
Are you all just sat watching,
staring,
having
thinking,
a jolly time?
what the blooming hell are they doing?
Those Clares are crazy. Claire, go on.
What?
We've got one more thing to do. We're not
Yes,
quite there
we have.
yet.
Right, what-
So the bottle that you poured the water in is absolutely
It's here.
essential. That is a vital part of the whole process because
Yes.
that sits behind
Okay.
and then
For a bit of, so we're going to use, oh, there, see. So you've got some lovely coloured paper.
Again, no expense spared for
Amazing.
OM.
So you want it a little bit higher to cut at least cover? Right, can I take a picture then, Gavin?
Go on, Claire.
It's keen. Yes.
Okay, same flash power.
Same flash power.
Everything's the same. Okay, same. Oh, that looks so much nicer. A little bit bright.
Ooh, nicer.
A little bit
So
bright.
what are you going to do, Claire?
I don't know.
Take another one and think about it. Yes.
No, I'm going to drop the flash power. Oh,
What's
it's not that one.
That's it.
That's the one.
There we go. There we go. About there?
Yeah, give it a go.
Okay, shall we see? I've just done one stop. Now, I suppose it depends on how far you want to go in or out or where you want to position yourself, which is, I quite like that.
And I guess this is the thing with this kind of photography is everyone will shoot this differently and at a different angle.
Oh,
nice.
I don't like the right-hand side, a little bit of mess there,
Pop
but the
that
bubbles
nice.
are beautiful and they're nice and sharp on the on the right-hand side there. Let's just go look in with the bubbles. So I'm not focusing on the lemon, I'm focusing on the bubbles.
Oh, that's
There you
nice.
go.
Nice.
Something along those lines. Oh, I didn't focus on the bubbles. Come and have a play, Claire. Your turn.
Thanks.
Whilst Claire's taking some photos, do you want to slice a lime?
Oh, a lime. I'm
be
going
careful,
to slice a lime.
Very sharp knife.
I love a lime.
Running
How's that
commentary.
looking?
Okay, let's have a little look. Ooh, that's not
So
bad.
I went in for S macro to see what we could get with those little bubbles.
Now, how
Beautiful.
thick? How thick do you want this lime, Gavin? Is that too thick?
That might be a bit thick.
Damn. Okay.
The viewers will have to take my word for that. Let's just say it was
It's
Claire's
like
cutting
it's
half a lime.
about that thick.
There you go. That's one. I'm happy. How many limes would you like? Just the one?
You're going to take a photo of it, so yeah, there you go.
Ready? Oh wow. See, the fruit does really come alive, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
really does.
So Claire, if we're going green lime, we should change the background, paper.
You take this,
Okay.
and I'll get some paper.
Did we
What
have a
colour
preference?
do you
try
fancy?
Try it with the green first.
Green and green.
Go for
green and
green and
green. Right. Okay.
And then see where you go from
I'll
there.
take the
step
lemon.
up.
That
When you
is teamwork.
squeeze.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go. I'll get rid of the lemon. Love it. Is that enough? Is it in the water
Yes,
enough?
but you know what I've noticed? There's no bubbles on it.
Okay. So what do we can give either shush up the water or put a little bit more water in it.
Ooh, I did something.
There you go. Did you
Top
make
up
the
the water.
water? Top it up a bit.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Top it up a bit.
It is out of date, that water. Maybe that's why it's out of
It's
date.
lost its fizzy. There it is. Yeah, you've got some more bubbles now.
There you go.
Okay, let's give this a go.
I am going to, let me just get your paper correctly. There you go. Oh, I'm in the way, wrong camera. Forget that camera's
So
there, don't
many
we?
cameras.
But how easy is that set up though? It's literally just a bit of paper. Shall I pull that back? Is that going to
I think that's all right. Let's
make
have a
any
look.
difference? Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
it, the
that's
green.
Yeah,
and
lovely.
green.
the green and
See?
green is actually really nice, isn't it?
Because it's not the same green, is it? It's a
Yeah.
similar but not identical
Have a
green.
play.
Yes. Can I have a different background?
You want a different background?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
There's a question.
You changed my settings.
Chuck, why don't those ice cubes float? Are they glass?
You just changed me to
Yeah,
F8.
it's a funny thing, isn't it? Ice cubes should float.
Trying to stitch me up.
But these ice cubes don't. They're actually made of perspex, and although some of them float and some of them don't, I found, and some of them when they get bubbles on will actually float up. The bubbles will attach and lift them up. But yeah, they're not real ice cubes.
Sorry, I made myself laugh. Did you see what she did? When she handed me the camera, she went and changed all the settings.
That's
But I saw her.
I was just wanted to see what it came out as at f3.5.
Oh, we're going red.
I'm gonna
Very
go red.
nice, very nice.
Go a bit bold.
Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, red is bold.
We've also got a very special surprise for everyone at the end where Gavin can juggle kiwi, a lemon,
Oh, I
and a
just
lime.
focused on the bubble and then it disappeared. So wait, don't show that one, Sam. That will be bad.
Show it, sunshine.
Nice.
Such silence and concentration.
No, that one.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it looks a lot sharper in the lens, to be fair.
Just blame Gavin's screen.
Well, it's not so much the screen, it's the glass that we're photographing through isn't optical quality, shall we say. So when you're photographing through glassware that has slight ripples and you know, different bits and pieces, that's going to show up in the photos, and it is going to have a slight impact on the sharpness. Add to the fact we're live streaming this, which makes it
oh yes,
a little bit, you're looking at the live streamed image that they are, so it's not as crisp as the ones I'm seeing at this end. Oh, that's nice.
I like the yellow and the green.
we love the colours. Was there a sharp one with the red one, Sam? The one previously, that was, it's gone.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Look at that.
Nailed
it's quite
it.
nice with the red.
Oh, I love the bubbles off to the side as well. Look at that.
They just went off
Off they went. Nice.
as I took the shot. Which one? Which Claire? Hi from Edinburgh. Great to see you last week north of the border. Hurry back, bringing 90 minutes. Ah, thanks, Pete. Honestly, you gave me such a warm welcome. I had 2 days of really amazing chats with lots of our friends from Bonnie, Scotland, and I will be back soon. It's one of my favourite places, and yeah, you made me very welcome, so thank you. And we had quite some fun, didn't we, having a play with the 90. But talking of 90, the first shipments have already arrived. Some of you have already got them, and the second shipments are on their way. We are ploughing through those back orders really quickly, so if you haven't got your order in, get it in soon.
Definitely.
But if you have it on back order, you won't be waiting too long. So it's been really great. Supply's been really good, and we're happy with that. Let's have a look at that one.
Gone a bit off.
Oh, I love it.
I decided to
Jumped ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gavin.
I love it.
Again.
I love it. It's just so Claire. She goes, right, I behave myself and do as I'm told. Not so much you, right? No.
So,
Love it.
I'll explain.
Talks.
Gavin, is this the next part of the show?
You just want to go home early. Is what it is, isn't it? So there was a reason that I put the ice cubes in the jar. They're not
to
there.
make the cold drink.
No, it's not to make it cold. It's not to give it any kind of... It doesn't add anything to the photos because they're not in the images. The reason they were in there initially was because I have a finite amount of fizzy water, and when I was just testing it this morning just to make sure it was okay, I put something in the bottom of the vase so I didn't have to use so much fizzy water.
Right.
Archimedes, isn't it?
Love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eureka, yeah.
Eureka moment. Yeah.
So did that and then had a look at them and thought, you know what? They actually photograph quite well. So you're getting 2 setups for the price of 1.
I love that. That's a really good idea, isn't it? Okay, now we're just going to do a little half and half.
We're just taking over Gavin.
No, this is great. I had not thought about doing that.
Okay,
That's
do half and
fantastic.
half, Claire. See if it comes out.
Gav, is this set up for your eye, this diopter?
Well, I would
I
imagine
mean-
it's his camera. Oh,
blind
look,
as
look,
that?
look.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh. That clapping noise of Claire and I high-fiving.
Claire and I high-fiving.
Right, you have a go. Do you want me to do some different
Yes,
colours?
yes, I
What
want.
do you want? What do you want? Shout some colours at me.
You anything. Bring it in.
Let's go red and blue.
Do some diagonals as well.
Diagonals. What do you mean diagonals?
So yes.
Colours.
Okay. Let's go half and half. We love the half and half. Red and blue. Oh, that's going to be
Right.
full on. Now we're going fruit or ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Oh, hang on. Okay, ice cubes.
Have to come down
Yes.
a bit
Oh,
lower.
love that. Oh, hang on. Oh, yes. Sam's laughing.
So this is the kind of photography you can do on your own or with some friends.
Yes. And today we're doing it with friends.
Oh.
I won't go that far.
Yay,
Claire.
look at that, you see?
Oh, look at that.
So you get that diffraction of colour because
Nice.
of the ice
Gav,
cubes
do you
and
wanna go?
things.
I do,
Gav,
yeah.
do you want to
Go on,
go?
Gav, go
I'm
on.
kind of...
What colours would you like?
I didn't think red and blue would work, and yet there it is.
Hey.
Looks pretty good.
Right, Gav,
colour
I'm
would you
going
like,
to
Gavin?
throw...
I'd like to go something a little bit more similar in colours, 2 shades of some. So I mean, green and
Pink
yellow.
because it's, I know you can't say it's Women's International Day. You
Don't
say
say
pink.
that 'cause
No,
it's
it
pink.
doesn't.
No, Claire,
There you go. What about pink and yellow? That's quite funky.
That's quite
Apparently
funky.
it doesn't matter what I ask.
Not you're asking. We're
Gav,
not. We're not.
Just
You just do as you're told.
Take our creative direction, Gav. Okay,
Do as
we know
you're
what
told,
we're doing
Gav.
here.
Right, okay. That's not bad.
And then again.
Yeah, going to do it again. I'm going to give you a little bit of... I was going to say tilt the bits of paper, but then I realised I got this this amazing ability that I'm not
tilt
sure
your
every
camera.
photographer works.
Oh gosh,
Turn the camera.
do it. Go on,
Gavin.
You know,
That is crazy thought. That
it's
is.
like, why didn't? Oh, hello, they're moving. They're on the
I
move.
have had a lot of coffee, to be fair. See,
Oh,
that's
I like
nice.
that. Yeah,
Look
look
at
at
that with the double paper.
It's like what is that sweet that's pink and yellow?
Other brands. Swizzles.
Is that blue? That's blue maybe.
Okay, where
There's a
is the
sweet
join?
that's
Oh, there's the
pink.
join.
Oh, I know. It's like a tutti frutti or something.
Tutti frutti, yes.
Fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
Sorry, I'm not
Love
showing
a
it.
fruit salad.
See, it's nice you get those
like
double
it.
double
Let's give 'em
colours
some
in
more
the background.
So we're on the S macro mode here. I noticed you'd set it to the S macro. So that is
I like this.
pretty close.
Wait, we've got a comment.
Oh, comment. This is more like gin with the Clares. I wished if I
That's
wasn't
a
driving
different-
home, Chris.
That's a different show.
What about
so
that way?
How we do? Oh yeah, what about horizontally?
Gavin's looking at the time because we're just having so much fun. He's like, oh, is it? Oh yeah, it's quarter to
So you have to come down a bit lower.
6:45.
Is it? I know. It's like
6,
wow.
no.
I can't believe it's that time already. We've got one more to finish off with.
Okay.
Honestly, I
Oh,
could,
see,
Oh,
you could spend
I
an
like
entire
that.
day
That's
just
nice.
doing this.
Yes.
It's like when we did oil and water. There's
Oh.
so many different patterns that you can get from
Variations.
it.
Okay, right.
That
We
was
love
fun.
that setup.
Okay, we've got one more to do with this. It's going to lead us into the next one because we're going to finish.
Yes,
We are
Grand
going to
finale.
finish.
we are finished. We're going to run on a bit late.
With
That's fine.
Gavin juggling.
No, we're not going to have time for that. But don't worry about that.
You can juggle. I saw
I
you.
can juggle.
I found out you played the drums today, so
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's the next thing.
Showed him a video. He thought I was
Paradiddle diddle.
paradiddle diddle.
Can you get me a white piece of paper?
Yes.
Why am I can get a white piece of
No,
paper.
no, I can get it.
We do this
just
for
the
you,
one.
Gav.
Yes, you're just closer. Yeah. Okay, just the one piece of paper.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're going to put the white in rather than the
Oh,
the coloured paper. See, I like simple. I like kind of less complicated pictures.
Less is more.
Sometimes.
Clare and I, bold.
more is more.
More is more.
There's no less is more with us,
No,
though, is there?
no.
It's there's only one option: full on or full on.
So this is a full colour picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
And I like the simplicity
Very
of the colour
nice.
It's a bit
palette.
Well,
black
it's
and
almost
white.
black and.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
know. That's why I said it's full colour. We'll
Yeah.
just prove the point if I can. Oh, hang on.
Oh, you can see a little tiny blob of colour in the corner in some of the reflections. You can see little pops of colour that
Oh,
are in the
look at that.
studio, maybe the bottle and so on.
Yeah.
So if you look really, really closely, there are. But Gavin, you are going to show with the lime.
I'm going to show you with the lime just so we can see
Nice.
that
Oh,
it is
I like that.
full
That's
colour.
a gin and tonic.
That's
That
very good.
is a gin and
That
tonic.
is gin with the Clares. Right there.
So, but this is genuinely a colour image. And there's just no colour in there. So that's why we're not
Yeah.
seeing any colour. And that, for me, feels a little bit more like a fine art feel.
Ooh.
It has that more stylised.
Yes.
It's not going to do great on Instagram,
No. Well,
But it's beautiful.
but it's beautiful.
Yes.
well, I think, yeah, and I also think that it can be so easy to add colour, but actually sometimes it's nice to strip it right back, isn't
Yeah.
it? Fine art is very much that monotone style photography. And of course, you can either change your filter in the camera or you
Yeah.
can do it in post or just shoot something black and white.
Just jump back to my laptop, Sam, would you, just for a second? Okay, so we can just see this is colour. You can just
Yes,
see a
you can
hint
see in the top.
of the little kind of
Yeah.
distortion pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Interference pattern going on there. So it's definitely a colour image, but we're actually going to do a black and white image and we're going to really make use of the 90 mils S macro, which I like to call super macro. I don't know if that's the official term, but it's super.
Yes,
It is
it is
super.
super.
So I've got a very, very textured piece of paper. You can see the texture on there, can't you? Look at that.
Is it? I can't see the no, me neither.
No, I'll be honest. I'll
yeah.
be honest. There's no actual. No. Which camera are we going to? We can do that
Right.
one. Okay, there is no texture. This is just your ordinary A4 sheet of cheap printer paper, but it has a load of texture. But to see it, you have to go close.
And put light through it.
You have to light it from an angle. So
Right.
you need raking light. Just imagine it was like a ploughed field.
Okay.
You'd need
so
that.
you just want to pick up little tiny
Little bit.
shadows almost.
See the unseen.
Hashtag see the unseen. Okay.
Okay, so that is your super textured piece of paper, like a
Okay.
ploughed field. And just like a ploughed field, you need something to plant in it.
Okay.
So I have something to plant in it. Here we go. We've got some plant seeds. So this is what they're going to be photographing, not the packet, the seeds. Can't see it?
That's it.
It's just your face.
So I'm assuming that any seed will do. I mean, obviously they can see the bright yellow, which is the sunflower. Yay!
There we go.
Amazing.
Right, that'll do.
But you could use other seeds or nuts.
You could use
Anything.
seeds, nuts. You could do an entire gallery of fine art.
Pictures of nuts.
like this. Okay, so what you two have got to do
is choose one.
Choose
that
it.
stripy one there, that one there, that one.
I want this one.
What? Oh, that's quite a nice one. We could be here a while though. Oh, look at those. They're quite nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
It make me want to eat them though. That's the only thing. Should we
Really?
take the rest off?
Just put them over there.
Right, Gavin, where's
They're
that
terrible,
packet?
aren't they? There we go.
Where's that
Let's go
packet?
in really close.
Where's
That's
that packet of seeds? Oh, I'm going to put them over there.
Oh,
perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
So we've got one
Have
each.
you chosen one?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
is my
That's
one.
Wait, you
uniquely
picked
yours.
I did pick two.
Claire
I'm
picked
going to
two.
go for that one
Okay.
because I want it sort of like that, so it casts like a little.
I suppose you could do two. There's no reason why
No,
not.
I'm
but
going
I
for
like
that one.
Singles. I chose the sunflower seeds because they just have those stripes in it. Kind of looks rather nice. There's mine.
Oh, what's the difference to Gav's compared
That's an
to
interesting
mine?
one there, Gav.
I know.
Mine was the
He's
retone from
gone.
yours.
I think
mine's
he's
better
gone,
looking.
Yeah, I think he's gone for like textures on it a bit more.
Less flashy.
I think he's just grabbed one out.
You
of
know
the
no
bag
one's
and not
watching us
really
anymore, don't
cared.
you? It's
Yeah,
like-
people have like
No.
fallen asleep now.
238 of them still
No
watching
special
us.
choices, just grab one, right?
Okay, so lighting for this
Okay, I'm gonna
is going to
take
be, wait for it,
The same light.
the same light. And it doesn't have to be closer, it's just, I'm going to put it a bit closer. It
Okay.
needs to be around about the same height or just slightly higher than the thing you're photographing, hence we've got it on the little stool here.
Right.
And it's going to fire a little bit of beam of light. We should probably, for the purposes of doing this,
Do it forward on. That's better.
it.
Yeah.
So everybody can see what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where the little modelling lamp comes in, and once again, you don't need a flash to do this. You could do this with daylight quite happily. You could do this with your phone torch. You could do this with your phone torch and use a tripod.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, we're not using a tripod because I've got one somewhere. I think it's in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
It's holding up the live stream camera.
So that's going to come in there like that, and it is really small, but and really bright. I'm going to turn that off because it kills the video lights rather badly. And we're going to photograph that. There is going to be an issue we're going to need to fix.
I'm going to put mine there out of the way.
You know which one's yours?
Yes.
Quite like yours actually. That's actually a
Get
really,
your hands off my
really
seat.
good choice. I'm
Yeah,
regretting
yours
it.
is a bit full.
Yeah, it is. Isn't
Why don't
it?
you shoot Claire's?
No, I'm shooting mine.
I think there's something to be said for the ugly ones. You know?
Exactly.
It's kind of like
yes.
it's more
It's
character.
the underdog.
Yes.
It's the underdog. Okay, so what are you doing here?
Okay, so
super macro.
I'm going to go into super macro mode.
Yep.
Because why not?
Right.
It's
And
fantastic.
flash power is 64.
My flash power is going to be probably 256.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
try low down. My camera settings, if you've just joined us, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the like button. That's always, do
helpful.
that.
You can watch this again if you,
You
need
can.
to follow.
If you've missed the beginning.
If you haven't
Watch it
followed
back.
any of this really, really in-depth and serious photography lessons.
My camera settings are
250th,
F8.
ISO 200.
boom. That's it. They
Easy.
haven't changed for an entire
Well, not
hour.
unless
I mean, I
Claire's
was
had
trying
the
to check.
camera.
That's just checking. Yeah, they haven't
check.
changed for an entire hour. Okay, so let's come in here to super
So what are you
macro
doing? Are
mode.
you going to zoom right in? Have you sort of decided it's full? Send us have a look at
I
this
think
one,
I'm going to
Sam.
do that. There we go. Oh, of course, it's the
Okay.
wrong way up. Imagine that turn 90 degrees to the side, because that
Yes,
never
because it
happens.
looks like a little bug.
Okay.
Oh, it does, yeah.
So if I do it from a slight angle, not exactly overhead, where is it? The trouble with super macro is, where is the thing you're photographing?
So do you use a single autofocus point at this point, Gavin, or are you using 9 square, 5 square?
What's that, Claire? What am I
That's
using?
yeah, that's quite large.
Yes, I'm using quite a large one. Yes.
I would suggest you go to a single point.
Claire, I will bow to
You're
your...
using that.
She knows.
There you go.
How many single points does it have on the
It
OM
has
one?
1,073. So
That
we've
is
gone
a
up
lot
from
of single
121 to over 1,000. So in your custom functions, you can select a much, much smaller square on the OM one. So especially with macro, you can
better,
hit
Gav.
exactly where you
Getting
need
better.
that focus point to be. So do you want me to get out of the way?
Ah, it's all right, we're
So
gonna grab.
definitely use a smaller focus point. Was that easier?
They're much easier. I mean, it's pretty quick focusing anyway. It's fine. So
Oh, what are you doing?
this
It's like
is
a reflector.
You remember that piece of paper we folded for the very first setup?
We're using it again.
We are recycling
Recycling.
as
Sustainable.
a fill reflector.
Okay.
So this is a fill reflector. Again, I could use the modelling lamp to see how this feels, but we can't show it on the video because it burns the video light out rather severely.
Okay.
But what it does is it just bounces a little bit of light and fills the shadowy side cast by the flash.
Okay.
So
let's have a look at this one then.
Okay, where is it? There it is. Oh, I think my piece of paper is in the way of my S macro. Oh, there it is. The advantage of the 90mm is I don't have to get quite so close, so I am actually about an A4 width
away. Okay, so that's a bit of bread, like you said, the light has reflected back. You still got the shadow, which is nice.
We don't want to lose the shadow because that gives 3 dimensions and
but
depth.
it's filled in that underside, so you've got the shadow for 3D, but you haven't got the big sort of dark area.
Okay, so let's just go close, have a nice look. So we can see we get lovely sharpness on there. I could possibly change my aperture a bit, but it's
sharp
good enough.
along the top as
but
well.
Hopefully you can see there's texture, there's mottling, there's dappling. That piece of A4 paper is not plain.
Okay.
Okay. The only thing I want to do is make it black and white, which would really make that fine art effect come to life.
Okay.
We could do that in the computer.
Or we do it in camera.
Or we can do it to camera. And
so you're going to go to picture modes and change it to...
I'm just going to put it on F4 because that's where my black and white preset is.
Ah, brilliant.
So I like using the custom mode, so I've programmed F4 as my black and white preset.
Brilliant.
The only gotcha with the presets is that you've got to make sure that you've actually got the same settings that you have.
Yes.
Because
on a preset they could have already been saying to something else.
Yep, it
Good
saves
stuff.
everything, including your aperture ISO and shutter speed. And
Brilliant.
by chance,
It's there.
Hey, it's like
Okay, quick black and white version.
Let's have a look at this one.
Okay, whoop, there we go. Boom. Okay, it'll come through in black and white. Oh, I've got a little bit smaller. But black and white, it's subtle, it's a bit more gentle, and we're going to finish it off with a bit post-processing in a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to play with my seed.
She's discarded your seed and she's...
Claire's was a better choice of sunflower seed.
Right, you need to put it there. You're going to stand it up, that's it.
There we go. Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Calm down.
Whoa. Where's my seed gone? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to be a little...
Oh,
hang on.
That's my one up there.
Oh, yes, it is. I can't see. It's the 90...
Any questions, Sam? Has any questions come through whilst...
Yeah, why is Claire such an idiot?
Why is Claire focusing on the wrong seed? Let's have a look. Oh, that's not it.
Yep,
you didn't shoot that.
Sorry, I'm on the wrong setting.
Oh, I quite like that.
I quite like that. That's good.
Very minimal.
Very minimal.
I like the minimal.
Yeah.
Do you want to photograph your seed?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful looking seed. Look at my seed.
Yeah, it's beautiful, that seed.
You'll go.
All right. Okay, let's get this angle. You did pick a beautiful looking seed, didn't you?
How did you? It's one of those things. I know my seeds. Right, you'll go. You're shooting that way, are you, rather than...
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't do what me and Gavin did.
No.
Just go rogue on us, Claire. Oh, even closer.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, lovely. Love your shadow.
Yeah, I like the angle.
What did this one do? I don't think this one was in. I like the first one more.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Bit more space around the seed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one I
It's
think
amazing how they look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Giving it a tiny little pumpkin seed can really look quite pretty. Sunflower, not pumpkin.
Okay, so we're going to finish this off. I'm going to take Claire's, that one there. So let's open that one.
I think what you're saying is that was the best.
You're always the best, darling.
Thanks, darling.
Tell you what, just change the camera because I need to change something on my computer a second.
He doesn't want to see.
Okay, we've got to talk.
Okay, let's talk.
Let's talk. So, have you ever photographed any seeds? Pumpkin or sunflower or either?
I would have never
let's
even
do
thought
3 in a
so.
row. While Gav's doing the thing.
doing that.
Yeah,
do you want Gav's little ugly duckling?
Let's do 1, 2, 3, like some sort of art. They have to all be up the right
they've got
way.
to be the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
This is quite fiddly, but let's do that while we're waiting. Sorry, Gavin, we'll be
No,
with you in a
that's fine.
second. See, how cutesy do they look?
They look cutesy. I think they're like evenly spaced as well.
Yeah, that'll do. We're going to go for that
put this, careful. Oh,
That'll do.
your one's going a bit rogue, but it always does.
Always me. Right, hang on, let's get close.
There you go.
I can't even see where I am. Oh, nice. Oh, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, too busy concentrating on that little black spot.
Take that off. No, you can't. It's just on the paper.
Should we do some processing whilst you're doing that?
While we were sort of, yes, okay, we're ready.
Okay, so post-processing for this one. This is the JPEG, so this has had nothing done to it whatsoever. This is literally what Claire got out of the camera using the monochrome preset. I think I just turned the contrast down. I think that's the only change I make to the monochrome preset. It's really nice. I've turned it around so it's the right way up. And previously, to save a bit of time, I've made this. And if you're wondering what this is a frame edge which you can get from the Nick software collection, if anybody remembers that from days gone by. Analog Effects Pro, I know, still love it. We're just going to put that over the top, just to put a little border effect around the top. I've carefully handwritten, using a font.
Sunflower seed.
Yeah, just so we know what it is.
Okay.
So I'm just going to select it all and copy it, pop it over here and paste it on. Use a bit of free transform just to squidge it down, like that. And I think you'll agree, I've vastly improved Claire's picture. What do you think?
Do you know what?
It's like the invisible seed.
That's art, Gavin.
Okay. So what I've got is the two images on separate layers, and all we need to do is just bring one through to the other. So we're just going to change the blending mode to either overlay or soft light or any of these different blending modes just to give different effects as I flick through them. Oh, that's quite a nice one, isn't it? Should we go with linear burn?
I like it.
Okay.
Very fine art.
That is, yeah.
Fantastic.
Very fine art.
And there you go. There is your fine art.
See? Quick and easy. We love it. Wonderful. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Well done, Gavin. Right.
Well,
Gav,
that was fun.
That was fun. It's 7:05.
Oh, we've run over.
Come in, Gavin. Come in. Come in, because obviously we're going to do our goodbyes. I mean,
you know, I've got to press the button to do the goodbye.
In a second. Well, you say goodbye now, and then you can go.
Gavin,
goodbye, and thank you very much.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much, everybody. I'll leave you with these two.
Had fun, didn't we?
Should we just do some more?
Yeah, let's just keep going till 9 o'clock. Guys, lots of events coming up, so please take a look at the OM System events page. There's some things with Andrew Fosek-Peters, there's some Zooms, there's some David Tippling. We're doing our next Coffee with the Clares.
Aren't we?
Cup next month. We don't know. We'll talk about that. Oh yeah. So there's lots of new things coming, lots of exciting things, and lots of workshops too.
Absolutely. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. It's a little different to what we normally do. Let us know if it's something you want to see more of. Do you like more live demos? Or we can just go back to having a chit chat and interview.
We'll do a bit of both, can't we? But we just thought, yes, we'll mess it up this week, and we really hope that you're enjoying using the 90mm. And thank you, Sam and Gab, for entertaining us. And happy International Women's Day.
Remember to tag us in all your photos, and we can't wait to see you on the next one.